Okay, welcome to our plans for 2025. So we might talk about that later on, but first of all, we'd like to take you on a bit of a walkthrough of some of our storage solutions that Michelle's been...
Yes, actually been hard because this bloke wants to limit weight all the time. So we've tried to be quite conservative with what we do and where we put it.
So true. It's all about weight. So
I'm
anyway,
on a diet. I've got 1 year to lose all my weight. No, not really.
So our plans are that we have already done a couple of trips in the caravan. If you check our channel out, you will see some of those. But our plans are to actually head off for the big lap of Australia beginning of 2025. And why are we doing that?
We got two adorable little boys, 8-year-old, say no more, no, twins, which we want to take them out, give them a real opportunity to see what Australia's like and to do a bit of homeschooling with them because they have a little bit of problems at school. So we're seeing how this goes, and we're having a little practice at the moment, 2.5 weeks.
So we're heading to Charleville, Winton, and Longreach, so a bit of a practice. So the plan is, I know we're a 1.5 years out, but we're hoping to take you on our journey of everything we did to prepare for our big lap. So join us. There's a lot of things we need to organise, from homeschooling, potentially buying a new car. So we are using one of our older four-wheel drives at the moment. So we'll take on all those journeys, how we pack, and some of the adventures between now and then. And certainly one of the other little projects, I'm not sure if we'll do it, but we also did want to set up a bit of a hip camp on the property. Once again, if you check out our video, you will see a camping one. So I'm not sure whether we'll have a chance to have that up and going before we leave. But so we've got a lot to achieve. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and join us on this journey. But first of all,
any hints or tips, we're always welcome to hear.
Yep.
We like to hear that.
Yep.
We like to learn from other people's mistakes. And you may learn from ours. We're here for you.
Yeah, we really want to learn. So we're a long way out. So any advice you can give us along that journey. But anyway, let's go in and check out. First? No, only inside.
Only inside. I thought we were going to look at this. So welcome, come in. So, like I said before, it's really hard to, it's exciting to set up your van.
Oh, what type of caravan?
Well, I'm getting there. Give me half a second.
I always jump in.
It's really hard when you get your new van, and we have a Marvel, Golden Child Marvel, 17-footer.
18.
18 foot, see? That's why he should have said it, not me. 18 foot, feels like 17 foot sometimes. So you get excited when you get a new van and you want to just put everything in, make it look like home, but because my husband is all about weight, he says no. So let's have a look and see what we've done. Anyway, come look. Okay, in here is where we're going to put our clothes and things. We've stacked some things here. My husband's put this call flute, I think I said that right, made these little compartments to see, to fit the clothes in. So you see this one's a bit more packed. So because we're going to Winton, it's going to be cold. So at the moment we've got mainly warm jackets and, warm shirts and warm pants there. So that covered, some beanies because it's going to be chilly. Over here, I like a plant, so we'll just move the plant to show you. In here, I got this from, I think it's TEMI, and it's quite handy too as well. It hangs in the cupboard. We do have space behind here as well that at the moment I've got umbrellas and I don't even know a spare sheet in there as well. So that's really cool, really handy, cheap as TEMI, really cheap. The pant back in here. Hubby's a bit of a photographer fanatic, so in here he's got his camera stuff as well, which I'm sure we'll utilise quite a lot of that there. And in this little cupboard here, we've just got some games and DVDs and things like that for the kids. All right, so come this way. Over here, we've got just jackets and things in there. When it's summer, we'll probably put the jackets in our big pillows. I've heard that's a really good thing to do. And put towels up there for swimming. Yep. In here, I've got some cereal containers, but at the moment I've just chucked cereal in there for our trip when we leave tomorrow. Keep coming. Over here is we have our wine glasses. I've got this little rack here from Kmart, and on top of that I've got this non-slip mat, which has been really good. We have done, like my husband said, a few little trips already, and we haven't had any issues at all with any of this falling out or falling off. We do normally have stuff up there, by the way, too. Over here, we really didn't know what dishes to use. We didn't like plastic, so everyone talked about the Caravan dishes. So we do use the Caravan. Again, like I said, we've done trips before, hasn't been an issue. We do have the slip mat under there as well, and they haven't actually fallen out or anything, which is pretty good. Over here is just some little drawers. Again, we just got them from Kmart, and in there we've just got our remote controls for our air conditioner and TV, some card games. And because we're doing this 2.5 weeks, it's actually Queensland school still on, and we're from Queensland, so we've just taken the boys out for 2 weeks. We've got a bit of work from their school just to see how they go with the old homeschooling.
And I'm lucky. Michelle's actually a teacher, so I'm hoping to skip those responsibilities of the homeschooling and pass it all over to Michelle.
He's on to that, not me. Definitely not doing. I'm on holidays. He's a teacher. On this side of the van is our control. I know nothing, absolutely nothing about the electronic stuff, but it's those things, so lights and that stuff. So no idea what it is. And we've just got some medicine stuffs in there as well, so on that little cabinet here. Seriously, no doubt, like a lot of you have said, you change it 50 million times, but this is sort of what we've done for now. And like I said, a couple of trips has worked. Snack box for kids to keep them quiet. No, so just in there, so some snack box here. We've got the microwave, which we'll use when we are not off grid. Down here, this is my favourite. We've got the Systema containers here. So they look good, I think so. And we've just got all the different pizza there. We've got the different sizes. So on here we've got the large and medium, and on the top we've got the large and the small. So I may change around what we've put in there, but at the moment let's see how we go with that. I don't know what's down there. Just a cutlery drawer, standard, nothing really majorly amazing with that. Cups, we've got plastic cup, plastic so they don't break. Those for the twins, and these are for ours that some lovely person gave us. So it's got our names on them. They're not plastic, but see how long they last. Did that one. Here is just toaster and all that sort of stuff. This is already doing it. We haven't even moved. Really need to put elastic bean around that, which I will do before we go tomorrow, to keep that there. Then we have a sink. Now a lot of people ask about, I've seen a lot on the Caravan Facebook page, what do you do with your dishes as your dish rack. This one here is from Kmart. It fits amazingly on our sink, so when we're needing the bench we can pop that on the sink. That's our sink there, and when we're not we can just put it there, or we can take it outside. So it is really good. It's got your drip tray as well, so the water doesn't drip onto your bench. So that's been really, really good. A good thing that we've had. And these little mats, these are cutting boards, and they're really thin and light, which is always important for this guy. So that's really cool there. Excellent. Now I've heard a lot of people say, do you need an oven? Yes or no, yes or no. This is a gas oven, so I think we will utilize it quite a lot when we are off grid. And while we're not using it as an oven, inside we're going to store our bread, so that keeps it not squashed and keeps it fresh as well. So I've never used a gas oven before, so that'll be interesting. And here we've got our gas. We've got 3 gas burners and 1 electric. So I think they've done a really good design with this Caravan for such a small Caravan. It's pretty good. My favourite thing, this isn't my favourite thing, but it has a full-size fridge. Now, other thing people have talked about, and I'm talking a lot, is about a thermo. Do you take a thermo in a Caravan? Don't you take a thermo in a Caravan? I've won my hubby over because he was no, because a thermo weighs a lot. Why are you happy about having a thermo, babe?
Well, firstly, Michelle's an amazing cook. Honestly,
we won't go that far.
Well, yeah, cooks amazing meals. And with the thermo, Michelle uses it every second day at home. So I'm sold. I'd rather cut back on whatever I want to take for the thermo. I'm all for it. But have a look what she's done.
So just for our 2.5 weeks, so this is what we'll use with them. At short trips, no, we won't take it. Long, when we do our lap, definitely. Because when we're in a caravan park, I'll do something like this where we stock up in Chinese containers. They fit really, really good in here. We've got 18 Chinese containers on the top shelf, and we could fit 18 on the bottom if we want to. So just pre-cooked meals there, so that we will be able to use the microwave or heat them up on the barbie.
And look, we still want to cook barbecues and do all those sort of things as well. This trip we're doing is fairly tight for time due to our work commitments. So for days that we've got fairly big travel days, we'll use the pre-cooked meals.
Yeah, definitely. And this is a really good size fridge. So again, I know I've watched a lot of your caravanning on Facebook things, and you've got some great ideas for your fridge. I haven't utilised any of those ideas yet, but I'm sure I will. So unsure how this will all pack. Again, we've got our Chinese containers. We'll see how we go. I'll let you know. Keep coming. So with our caravan, it's got is it the east-west called?
Yep.
East-west bed. So ours is at the back there. And what I like about this caravan, they've thought about it, is at the end of the bed here, it doesn't come jut up to the wall, so you can easily get off. And I notice some of the east-west beds, they don't do that. So I can actually, in the night, I like to sleep on that side, can climb off there and not annoy him and get off. Pretty good. This is what I really like about this caravan that a lot of caravans I've seen don't, is that our toilet and ensuite basin is on this side, and there's plenty of room and quite a bit of storage too up there and up the top as well. Lots of storage. I really like that that's separate from the shower, which is on this side. So this is our shower. We've got I can't remember what they're called, clip lock things from Bunnings up there. So our body wash, shampoo and conditioner there. And we've travelled with those and they've stayed on. We were quite amazed actually that they've stayed. Then we've got the boys' bunks here. They've got, here they've got really deep storage cupboards. I don't know if you can see here, which they put their toys in that, but they're actually really deep. So I may use them for something else later on. We'll see how they go. The only issue with the boys' storage drawers is that they're a bit small, but I'll show you what we did to counteract that.
The best part about this caravan, I can, when Michelle's annoying me, I can shut her off and have my own. I can have this whole entire section. Sorry, I should cut that bit out.
You know what? I'd probably be happy with that, because then he can look after the kids out there and I'll be in here snoozing. So these drawers aren't overly big, but they work well with, I put pajamas and undies and socks and a beanie in there. Easy for them to get to. Where are their clothes, you may ask? Well, we're not going to a nudist camp, but if you come over here underneath our bed, these drawers are bigger because we're utilising the top there for our storage. For the twins, I've just put these little bags here. I've just written on them pretty dodgily, names on there, and hopefully this will work out that they'll be able to access their own, bags in here. So I've got that one for each twin. So they're, I think they'll work out all right, but we'll see. Just got to teach them to put them back in these bags. Shoes. Everyone says, where do you keep your shoes? I've seen that so many times. We do have a cupboard under here, which I've just put their gumboots in. But what is really, really good is these. Now these are from...
do you want to pull it out and actually show?
Fantastic furniture. They're actually light, which is always a plus. They're small and compact, but when we are stationary and we're outside, we open these up. They work as a really good seat as well. They're solid. They're pretty dirty. You can pop your shoes in there, and they're solid to sit on as well. So the boys, if it's raining, the boys can sit here while we sit there, have dinner. But we use them outside for their shoes. We chuck their shoes in, and they do fold up.
And we do use those all the time. Really handy to have those outside.
That's why they're dirty. I think that's about it for our van. This is our hats.
Oh.
We're pretty exciting with our hats as well. These hats here, I tell you what, they're not the real. These are the kids' ones. They're not the real deal, but they're made in Australia, and they actually are leather. And they're from this Jakarta, and they were really reasonably priced. I think they were, on top of my head, maybe $20 or maybe 25, but they're actually amazing.
These boys lose everything, so
yes.
Yeah.
And they have them in adult sizes as well. He's got the real deal. He's got the real deal, I got the fake. But that's okay.
So I think that's a hopefully a good little walkthrough of our inside of our caravan. Maybe throughout the next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, we might do an exterior one. But once again, please like and subscribe. Join us on our journey. We've got a year and a half ahead, but we're planning on lots of adventures between now and then.
Yep.
And yeah, so hopefully you like the video. Please put comments, what we can improve, what we can do.
Definitely do that.
And yeah, hopefully there'll be a few more videos coming up of our trip to Charleville, Longreach and Winton. So looking forward to that now. Thank you very much, everyone.
See you later.